All right, Sit Down Zumach podcast, Patreon only. We're having some technical difficulties. This is the second time I'm doing it. So we're having some audio issues. I hope we figured it out. I hope we know what's going on. So hang with me here, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. And we're going to let people in. And yeah, first time I'm doing it. I'm glad I'm glad I went ahead and tested it out here, right? So I think Ken Mosca wants to pop in here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Hold on. There's Ken. There's Ken. Before I let everyone in. Ken, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, there we go. We got audio. Turn it around again, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, from Misery Loves Football, Mr. Ken Mosca. Let's pull them all in. We're going to pull them in. Next up on the Z-Man Hangout, we got Gladwell Ape. Gladwell, what's up? Gladwell, can you hear me? Ape Technology. Gladwell, can you hear me?
Hello.
Gladwell, you're on with me and Ken Mosca. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, we're doing it. Sorry about the
We're all
technical.
good.
So we got Gladwell Ape, Ken. Now who's this? I don't know. I'm just bringing people in. Paul's coming in. We got Gary Coe. First time doing this, guys, so I don't know what the hell's going on. This is like a nightmare.
You're doing fine, Chad. You're doing fine.
You're like the support system I need. You're like the caring person that I'm missing in my life right now, besides Gladwell Ape.
And ironically, my name is Karen. So you wouldn't think that that would be a thing. But,
Look at your Silk City hot sauce behind you.
Yeah.
Am I a
Mango
thing yet?
Madness.
Right there. Boom. Gladwell says this clears his heartburn.
My high blood pressure too.
It cleared your high blood pressure. Ken, where are you at right now?
I'm in my little office area since I'm, working from home since last March, and I'll be working from home for another 8 months, they tell me. So I'm in I got my walk-in closet behind me. My bedroom's over there. The beach is a few blocks that way.
Yeah.
That way is the beach. So that's where I am. Atlantic City is a mile and a half that way.
Look at you. Karen, where do you live at? Where are you from?
I am from Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is just west of Harrisburg.
I know Carlisle. I sure know Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Yep.
Yep. Been here for 16 years, I guess. And yeah, it's snowy. It's cold. It's we're under lockdown.
I'm from Ohio, so I understand, and I've actually performed in Harrisburg.
Yes. So Comedy Zone.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, who I've seen there a couple times.
I think he's actually from there.
He is. He's from the next town over. And yeah, he's a great guy. I love that guy. So solid.
I've never met Shane, but we both know who each other is. We've acknowledged each other on podcasts. So
that's awesome.
So like, it's weird because comedy, like we all kind of know each other, but some of us have not met. Like Shane's one of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's a good dude too. I've seen Shane live a couple times and had a chance to talk to him a few times. He's a really nice dude.
Hey, Zoo, am I in there?
Who is this, Gary?
Yeah.
What's up, Gary?
Not, man. How you doing?
I hear your voice, but I just see your name.
Oh, man. Baby steps.
Maybe that's for the better,
Yeah, maybe. Good chance.
Gladwell, where are you at?
At home,
Okay.
my dining room.
Where's Johnny Nine Lives?
Johnny Nine Lives is out of commission.
Now am I seen and heard?
Now you're seen and heard, Gary. What's up, buddy?
Should I go back to just being heard?
No, you're fine. You're good. Gary, where you at?
I'm in Cleveland, man, right in the Cleveland Lakewood border.
You were just in Tampa, right?
I was gonna be in Tampa, man, and we canceled it due to all the BS going on.
Yeah, yeah. What's the weather like in Cleveland, my hometown?
Man, typical. It's not that cold, man. It's like 38 or 40 or something like that.
That's not bad.
No, not considering what we've seen. Usually,
That's
maybe
a Cleveland heat wave.
kind of, man. Like it hasn't even really hardly snowed. Like we had like one big snow like a month ago, and other than that, man, it's just been like a couple flurries here and there, and so we gotta lose our edge, man. If global warming keeps up at this pace.
I'm rooting for global warming. I want something to happen. I'm rooting for the apocalypse. I want the apocalypse to happen.
Yeah, it's bide our time so alligators and polar bears hit Cleveland. Come
Earl
off.
and we just had this guy. Ken, you heard the podcast, right?
Oh yeah, Pepe.
Yeah,
Pepe?
yeah. He's been
Oh.
in like 300 films. He's really nice guy. He's iconic. He's had iconic roles, but he was in the movie Red Dawn. Have you guys ever seen the movie Red Dawn?
Mhm.
But when I was a kid, that was always on HBO. So I've always wanted to live Red Dawn. I want the Russians to attack, and I want to head into the woods, and I want to live. That's my only goal in life.
Used to do a joke about Chad. You would know the valet guys that work around downtown, like on West Sixth. They're always like a bunch of like European, like Russians.
Yeah.
And we used to always joke that it was like during a Cold War submarine that like crashed off Lake Erie, and they populated here.
I never understood why people move to Cleveland. I understand why they move out. I just don't understand why they're like, we're moving here now. It's kind of a weird destination area.
It's got everything everyone else does, just on a much smaller and colder level.
Very cold level, especially if you live on the lake.
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. If you feel like plays, there's Playhouse Square. If you like food, I mean, there's every type of ethnic food around. Major sports teams. I don't know. I mean, it has everything every big city has, just on a much smaller, boring scale.
Yeah.
10-win Brown team.
Yes.
Man, oh man.
Here to say it out loud, it might jinx.
Yeah, Z-Man, you don't want the apocalypse, man. You want to go to the Super Bowl first. Stop that stuff.
I was talking to a friend. 2020 has been hard on everybody, but the craziest thing, it hasn't been COVID. It hasn't been the election. It hasn't been Kobe dying. It's been the Browns winning. That's the craziest thing that's going on right now. I don't know how to handle it. It's too good to be true, and it took COVID-19 to make the Browns winners.
Make them relevant.
This would be the year they go to the Super Bowl when nobody can go watch.
I know. And it's down here in Tampa. I live, honestly, Gladwell, was it like 3.3 miles away? Raymond J?
If that, I'm less than 2 miles from the stadium, so it's like right in between us.
Oh, we're gonna break into that bitch if they go to the Super Bowl.
I was about to say that. If the Browns make it, Chad, I'm getting you in that building. I'm telling you right now.
If the Browns make it, Chad owes me $200.
Do we bet
What?
$200?
Remember that first time we went to the bar?
Oh, shit.
Opening day?
Uh-oh.
I don't, but I trust that you do.
I'll wait for my salad.
Bets made in bars are not permissible.
Yeah, man. Depends on how many you're in, Chad. How many drinks in?
I mean, when I first moved here, Gladwell and we went out pretty hardcore. It was pretty rough.
That was the day you had to disappear for the podcast.
Yeah, I had to leave. His wife, what's that place? That awesome place where the boats dock?
Hula Bay.
Hula Bay. It's like the coolest outside bar, and it's like when everyone was locked down, so it was like one of the few places that was open. So we just go watch the boats come in and just get hammered. It was a good time. When I moved here, it was I made the mistake that I thought I retired, and now I'm playing catch up.
You kept saying that too. You kept saying you felt semi-retired. You talked yourself right into that.
I mentally, because I really do think if you visualize of what you want to do and what you want to be, you'll become that. And I visualized I was some retired guy. I bought Hawaiian shirts. I got a fanny pack, and I was like, I'm going to call it quits.
Fanny pack, Jesus, Chad.
I know. I went all in. I wanted.
Dude, I'll find you a Hawaiian sweater vest.
A Hawaiian sweater vest. Yeah. That's so funny. That'd be great. If you could, that's what I want for my birthday on Sunday, a Hawaiian sweater vest.
So Cameo is a new thing for you, and I'm
Cameo.
yep, I'm very excited for you, and here's why.
Tell me.
So my dad is a huge, even though we're from Pennsylvania, my dad is a huge Cleveland Indians fan. 35 years.
Don't
just
call them
that-
the Indians. They changed
I
their
know,
name.
I know.
Right,
God.
so-
2020. What the fuck?
2022. 2022,
Yeah.
Chad.
So we were just talking about this, my family and I. He doesn't know that yet because he's not a news guy.
Mm.
So he does not know that that is coming. And so instead of like breaking that to him, we
Okay.
decided to get Oscar Mercado to do a cameo for my dad
That's funny.
That is awesome. That is
And-
awesome.
and to say thanks for being a Tribe fan, thanks for being an Indians fan. Like we have it on camera. So when I this was like 2 days ago.
That's a great
And when
idea.
and when I saw you were like, fuck it, I'm going on Cameo. I'm like, yes, Cameo is the way of the future. I'm telling you, like the people are really into it. And my dad wept. I mean, he's a 70-year-old man, and he just like cried when this
So
guy.
you already did it. You already got him the cameo?
I did. I kind of, ruined the Christmas surprise, but Oscar had sent it back on the 18th. And I was like, you know what? This is too good. And it was a really good, 90-second cameo, really, just well done. Like he didn't just off the cuff it. Like he put some thought into it. And it was worth, I think it was $45.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I paid a lot more than that, and I gotta be careful that no one comes in here, but she doesn't watch. So I got my wife, a cameo from, she better not be around here.
Kevin Brennan?
Uh-oh. Kevin
From-
Brennan.
Kevin Brennan. Listen, I'm gonna take Kevin Brennan. He's on his way out. Don't worry about Kevin Brennan.
God.
From William Daniels.
Oh.
Who's that?
Yeah. Who's that? 1776. And see, now I'm a lot older than you guys. So
Yeah.
I have to keep reminding Chad I'm a lot older than him.
Back in my day. Who
He
was
was-
that?
Hey, listen, 1776. He was John Adams. The movie 1776.
Okay. I don't remember that movie.
Oh, Jesus, Chad. Come on. You're supposed to be a movie guy.
I am a movie guy, but it's not ringing a bell.
I think we watched it in school.
What's 17? I'm Googling it.
Just Google it real quick.
All right.
Ted has the worst taste in movies. I don't know why you're trying to bring up 1776 with him.
Google it.
Good taste in music, though.
It's 1972 movie. Director Peter Hunt. Is this the right one?
That's the right one.
And she's a huge fan of this guy?
Wait a minute. You got to go.
Oh,
You got to go.
Ken's
How
in
long have you been
trouble.
standing there?
oh Lord.
All right, you got to go.
We just ruined the whole Christmas.
That's why I gave it to my dad the day I got it, because I knew I couldn't keep it as a
That's why I shut the door.
Oh,
Oh, wait. See, this is why you enter. This is a domestic dispute.
she didn't hear anything.
We're watching
Well,
a
since the cat's out of the bag, maybe Oscar Mercado is able to do another one.
he you know what? He might be able to. He's a super nice guy.
I
He
met
speaks good English, huh?
So he was born in Colombia, but he was raised here. He came here to Miami when he was like 6 years old. So yeah, and the funny thing is it Shane Bieber is the pitcher
Yeah.
for the Indians? Okay, he had sample cameos, Chad. Just so you know, those sample cameos, like people really like take stock in that because Shane Bieber sounded half drunk on
Really?
all of his it was terrible, and he was like $150, and I was like, this guy can't even pronounce.
So he sounded like
people's
Gladwell
names.
Ape?
Take a look at Joe Thomas's. Go look at Joe Thomas's preview
From the Browns?
Oh, right on.
from the Browns. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do I have to do a bunch of previews?
Well, just do one good one, and
All right.
then people will be happy.
Because I fought it for long and hard because for some reason comedians have these weird rules. And I think somebody had said it's selling out doing Cameo. And I'm like, dude, there's no rules. Like there's
Right.
not, like the clubs aren't open. I think Joe Rogan said, I'm like, well, you just signed a multi-million-dollar deal for Spotify. Let me do Cameo.
He's a total anomaly, right? He's not even relevant. If you think about it,
He's not relevant.
he's very relevant from a pop culture standpoint, but from what, he's very distanced. And he's distanced himself from the industry.
Watch his Neil Brennan episode. You'll see how relevant he is, Chad.
What did he say to Neil? I didn't want. Neil's so pretentious. I didn't want to watch it.
I tell you what will make you really sick is watch Neil with Mark Maron. Yeah, that's the one you're really. I mean, that's gonna make you sick.
Well, that's the one I played on air, and Kevin got fucking livid.
Yeah, but you should have played the very beginning when these two were kind of like doing a dance around each other about how they didn't respect each other back in the day, but now they respect each other, the craft and how they approach the craft. I want to hang myself.
Good story.
Yeah, I wanted to hang myself is what I wanted to do. That's the craft I wanted.
What was that, Gary?
So everybody loves a feel good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Bobby Kelly episode.
Oh,
that's in my top. That's in my top 3. That episode was off the chain. Like, really, you had no idea that was going to happen.
I did. That's why I've been pushing for Bobby. Like, it took forever for Kevin to agree to it. I was like, I knew it'd be interesting because that's how they talk in real life. Like,
yeah,
they just yell at each other. I go, oh, I know this is what it's going to be, so it's going to be entertaining. I know everyone's going to love it, and sure enough, I got a phone call from Darren Carter today. He was on the podcast not too long ago, and he was driving from LA to Fresno. He goes, "This is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life." He was listening to that episode.
Oh my God. I don't often re-listen to episodes like the whole thing through like twice, but I did that one. I think maybe 3 times actually, if I'm being honest.
That's hilarious.
That was a good one.
That's funny.
Yeah, we may have found your next niche. You know how you did Who Are These Podcasts?
Oh,
you could do something similar. Who are these cameos and just go through people's previews and shred them.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
That's a really good idea, Chad.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Gary, can you hear us? Because your volume's off.
Oh, is it?
Oh, no, yours is good.
No. I hear him fine.
Well, we have 2 Garys in here.
Oh, shit.
You're good, Gary? Okay.
Maybe.
There's Gary's. We'll just call him Gary C. We don't want to give out his last. I don't know. Oh, his name's up
Gary's
there.
iPhone?
Well, mine's on the screen.
Yours is on the screen?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I don't get all the fake names, man. I let these people hide behind fake
like
names.
Gladwell Ape.
Oh, my God.
My face is on there,
Jesus.
That's my Facebook, email, everything.
God almighty.
I'm just busting your balls.
I'm friendly with Carrie Karavis and Patty Rossborough, and all they talk when I talk to them. Did you ever see Gladwell Ape? What he looks like? I said, yeah, I seen it once, but I think by accident.
He's in the witness relocation program. He's wanted for murder.
I have 12 identities, and they all have their own thing going on.
So how come you're not doing the podcast anymore, Gladwell?
Johnny Nine Lives is under the weather, to say the least.
Okay.
So.
All right. I just want to make sure, because Lenny's printer wanted to know what the hell was going on. I was like, I don't have any answers.
Lenny's printer doesn't need us. That kid's on fire. Let him do his thing. Yeah, he doesn't need us.
I invited him in. I don't know where he's at.
Gotta get him back on Misery Loves Football. He was great.
Oh, he was hilarious.
That kid's funny.
He's very funny. We got Joe Bartnick on tomorrow. He's Bill Burr's opener. I think Kevin reached out to Bill Burr, and I don't know if he said yes or I don't know. Have you heard anything, Ken?
Haven't heard anything, but I know Burr has been a solid no, Chad, but I think you know that already.
Oh, he already said solid no?
Well, he has been. I don't know what he said today. I don't even know if Kevin reached out to him, because Kevin's note to me and you made it sound like he wasn't reaching out to him.
No, he did. He told me a separate text that he texted Bill Burr and
Okay.
Swartzen. First time he texted Nick Swartzen since he called him out as gay.
Is Nick going to come on?
I think he's just scared. I think he would like to because he likes talking football. But I think when Kevin had his little coming out party on O&A or Opie and Jim, he got a little. Kevin's such a loose cannon. He doesn't know what he's going to do.
No, he's not.
What about getting Lenny for the Misery Loves Football?
He'll never do it.
Who?
Lenny.
That would be a great get. I know someone that knows Lenny really, really well. And he said Lenny would rather see Kevin dead than ever talk to him. He'd rather see him dead. That was a direct quote.
Oy vey.
What was that, Gladwell?
Lenny was the best.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree, Gladwell.
It was funny because we were in the Village. This is like 2 years ago. We're leaving Village Underground. We were coming around, like, if you ever seen the beginning of Louis when he does the Louis walk for the pizza, we were coming around the corner because Kevin had a spot at the cellar and I was just hanging out, and we bumped into Lenny. It was just us three. And it was so awkward because no one knew what to say. And Lenny was like, "Oh, sorry, excuse me," and pretend like he didn't even meet Kevin before. And Kevin just started laughing. But that's the only interaction they've had since he's left the podcast.
Oh, dude, what a waste.
I know.
But he acted like he didn't even know who Kevin was. It was so funny. It was so awkward.
You know, it was funny because when I first found out about the podcast was the Bill Burr episode, and I went back and I listened to all 50 episodes in 2 weeks. I was listening to 6 or 7 a day, and then right when I got caught up is when Lenny quit, and I was like, you know, just my luck.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken Mosca,
Yes.
can you give us a breakdown? I saw your tweet a while ago.
Breakdown.
Breakdown. Where are we at with Misery Loves Football? Who's ahead? You had a good week this week. I know you had a good week.
Just happen to have it all right here, Karen.
There we go. All right. Who's doing what?
I had a Chad's still winning. Chad has 57.
Okay.
I have 53. And the crotchety old guy's got 51. Brennan's got 51. But I have 9 this week. And Chad and our buddy Chris Roach, who says, I don't know anything about football, he had 9. So he tied Gino and oh God, who else was on my tweet? Gino and Randy, right? Yeah, Randy. Gino and Randy.
You know,
for 9.
as soon as you say Gino's name, I just hear loud. I just hear his voice every single time.
I have to second that.
It haunts me. I lived with that dude for 6 months, and it's just the same tone. It never changes. It's just the same tone at all times.
So Chad had 4 this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I got screwed on that
how
Pittsburgh
many-
game.
How many losses do you guys? I mean, are you guys at 500, over 500?
But I tell you what, percentage-wise, I can tell you. Percentage-wise, Chad's at 55. No, I'm sorry. Chad's at 58. I'm at 51.
Oh, you're right on my ass.
Yeah, and Kevin's at 49. Little below 49.
So what are there any more salads on the table, or is this cash money?
Listen,
like what's the end?
I will tell you, whatever I win is going to Chad.
No.
I've already said that. It's going to go to Chad because
Good for you, Ken. Good
because-
for you.
But the thing is,
You're gonna send me a salad? You're gonna send me a salad?
Let's not hold. That's why you're a good comic. You're quick. But let's not hold our breath that Brennan is going to pay any debt. He sent 23 goddamn dollars to you, Chad, right? And it was like the end of the world. Christ, he sent $23. Hey, Karen, I did that bet, double or nothing, and Chad will tell you if he remembers. I knew it was a loser bet with Tua. I just wanted to just get it off the plate. Just get it. And the DMs I get from people and the comics, I tell you what, Chad, you comics are ball breakers, boy. You guys, the DMs I get from comics and the texts are incredible. You'll never get a cent out of Brennan and stuff like that. It's amazing. So yeah, whatever I get, I don't want.
Well, I have to say, so one of the one of the only reasons I bought my T-shirt
That's
is
my
because
mugshot.
yes, because I was under the understanding that the proceeds from the sale go directly to Chad.
Me too.
So if that is not the case, I'm going to be pretty pissed.
That's not the case. Let's be clear.
Oy vey.
I'll tell you what.
Kevin
If you
Brennan.
buy a Flavel Ape shirt, proceeds will go to Chad.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What's
Done
what
and
shirt?
done.
What's that?
Gladwell, do you have long sleeve?
Well, you know, at the website you can pick whatever shirt you want.
But do you have long sleeve?
I don't know. I just put the
Oh,
picture.
Jesus.
They do all different types of shirts over there. They get masks, they got mugs, shower curtains.
Who does your shirts?
Redbubble.com.
Redbubble.com. I tell you what, though, I'll say this about I'm gonna write that down. Redbubble.com. But I'll tell you this though, you got to give Brennan his due about the quality of the shirt that he gets. Listen, I'm a shirt collector, man. You know, the quality of his shirts are really, really good.
Well,
Really good.
The ones that I get the slim fit, and it's like that ring spun cotton. They're real soft. So
Redbubble.com.
yeah.
I'm gonna check it out right after this.
Steve
So
Terrell.
if he wins, he's
Go
going to
ahead.
send you a cameo from the makeup artist of 1776.
Yeah, anybody from 1776 on Cameo?
I think I mentioned my wife, right? Didn't I mention it was my wife's favorite movie?
Yeah.
I said that, right? Okay.
Yep.
By the way, I went and I looked at the IMDb. I still don't know what the fuck that movie is. I usually can figure it out. Like, oh, I know that movie. I don't know. I've never heard of it. It's like the weirdest movie to like.
It
You
was a
probably
broad.
watched it in history class in like 8th grade.
My God, you didn't pay attention, did you, Chad? Jesus, what they teach you in Cleveland schools.
That's like if your favorite movie was Cannonball Run Part 2. It's a weird movie. So Ken, it's Steve Torelli who does all the Compound Media, like images.
I have a bunch of his shirts. Yeah.
He's designing the Misery Loves Football banner right now as we speak. But I got it in exchange for the Mango Madness in one of my shirts. So I'm invested.
Torelli's great. I love Torelli.
So that should be coming soon. Hopefully. We'll see how that plays out. This was Brody Stevens' shirt before he killed himself. We did a show. We did a show in Austin, Texas. Like it was Tripoli, Florentine, and me. We did like a mini Texas tour. And the last show was in Austin at Cap City Comedy Club. And by the way, comedy nerds, check this out. You guys want an exclusive? It's coming from me first. I haven't told anybody. I was sworn to secrecy. I'm not going to tell you. Joe Rogan bought Cap City Comedy Club, but he hasn't announced it yet.
Wow.
That's a little exclusive, a little update. You guys can tell people that you know. But he's keeping it on the DL. He doesn't want anyone to know. Anyways, so that was the last place we performed at, and Brody left this shirt on the couch. And he texts me, he goes, "Hey, I'm boarding my plane. Can you get my shirt?" I'm like, "No problem." And I never got it back to him. So now I own it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I never got to connect with him after that.
Can you imagine if he left a suicide note and said, "I killed myself because Chad didn't give me back my favorite shirt"?
That'd be Oh, Ken.
It's been really fun, you guys. I'm gonna put my daughter to bed, and I'm the only girl on here, so now you all can really.
Oh, come on. You were the only good part of
Well,
this.
we cleaned it up for you.
Yeah. now you can have no filter. So,
Classed
Chad,
up
it was. Thanks for doing this. This is really fun.
I thought
you should-
it was the first time I did it. You think I should do it like consistently?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like once a month, kind of just the people who want to connect, let them connect. You know,
Yeah.
hour of your time, it's fine.
Maybe make it like a
It's
happy
awesome.
hour sort of thing, like sort of like wine with divine. Who do we got here? Somebody's coming in.
Oh,
Before you leave, let's find out who this is.
okay.
They might get booted real quick.
Might be Oscar Mercado.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Who is this?
Kevin Brennan, no.
No, he won't.
Brian
He wouldn't pay for it.
McCarthy.
Oh, is that Ray DeVito?
Oh wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, star-studded. Oh my God. I told you surprises. Who thought Obviously, he's in his sister's basement in Cleveland, Ohio. You should go hang out with Gary. He's in Cleveland. What part of
We
Cleveland?
went to school together a couple years apart, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you go to Lakewood High School?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. We'll see if he connects. Reconnect. He's there he is. DeVito, I can't hear you, dummy. Ray, I can't hear you.
Remember my first time using Zoom?
I can't hear you. Just keep talking.
There we go. I should
There
be
you
good.
go. Yeah, we can hear
All
you
right.
now.
Yes.
What are you doing? Are you in the on the new set of the Saw film?
I'm hooking up my studio for my podcast later.
Yeah, I'm doing my podcast immediately, or you were doing Ray's podcast right after this. Hey, Gary says he went to high school with you.
Maybe a
What's
couple
your
years
last
off.
name, Gary?
COE.
When did you graduate?
95.
95. Okay, I'm a couple years before you. Which
Yeah.
means that means I was nothing in high school. there's no reason why you should know me.
Not
Did you
opposed to
have a
what he
little
is now.
What's that?
Did you have a little brother that played basketball?
My cousin Frankie
Dave?
Frankie DeVito.
Yeah. I played
Frankie
with
and Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Dave DeVito.
Yeah, they're my cousins.
Are you
Yeah.
related? Are you related to Danny?
No, I'm not related to Danny. I'm not related to Joe DeVito. I'm not related to Anthony DeVito.
Oh shit, we got another guest star. Tony Mazer. Holy shit.
Hi, Tony.
I think he's connecting. Yeah, you
Tony
can't put
did
your
There, I
MLS.
see him.
you can't put your daughter to bed right now.
Yeah, she's getting hot.
She gets to stay up late tonight.
I guess so. No school tomorrow.
Well, yeah, why is she going to bed at 8:40 if there's no school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Rules.
Rules.
Oh, damn. Look at all that
rules.
Silk City hot sauce behind you.
Yeah.
You got yourself a
Nice.
green screen.
It's the original. So this green screen is the original Mango Madness, which did not have Chad's likeness on it, which there is like only one version of this on the internet that I found.
Oh, they sponsor my podcast too as well. Jeff and the boys. Yeah.
That's good
Nice.
stuff, man.
You want to give it a
Yes.
plug?
Yeah. Check out Silk City Hot Sauce. I'll
No, I
Hang
thought you
on,
plug your podcast.
the G Hole podcast. The G Hole podcast stands for greatest hour of listening ever.
I love how Gladwell just left the room like he does his own podcast. Just
Hey,
leaves.
Will,
I have to say that the Mango Madness is delicious. I made some chicken tenders in my air fryer, threw some hot sauce on. Delicious.
Just
Delicious.
Just to let you know, I'm going. Where's my? I'm looking for it in the fridge. Where's my? There we go. There you go. See?
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That guy
Yeah.
Jeff Levine was really smart. He originally advertised on my podcast. It started with me. So like when Chrissy Mayer and everybody got pissed at me, I'm like he started with me, assholes.
Oh, Jeff Levine. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good dude, man. Yeah. No, he sends me. He sends me a bunch of sauces every now and then. I was just going that. I'm staying at my sister's place in Ohio, so I was just going in the fridge to show you that I have. That I do have it. That I do use it. I like it, but
Did you-
I like hot stuff. I like hot stuff to begin with, so I'm into it.
Same.
That
Go ahead,
mango
Karen.
you put it on vanilla ice cream and iced tea. I'm not even kidding with
He
you.
really isn't. He actually sent me photos of him putting Mango Madness in his iced tea and his ice cream at his shop.
Delicious.
Oh Jesus!
I just got heartburn just thinking of that.
I only eat it in my iced tea now. I put a couple of drops in my
Ugh.
iced tea.
Oh my
Where
god,
you
you're
from?
hilarious.
That
Where are you from?
Tampa.
Tampa? I guess is that really the South?
Not really.
Yeah, say, where I
Nor-
grew up in Georgia and lived in Charlotte for a while, man. You did something like that, you get run out of the state.
Northern Florida is the South.
Yeah.
Florida makes their own rules. Obviously, we're full capacity in comedy clubs. We don't give a shit. We've never heard
I like
of
you
COVID.
just own Florida now. Like you've been there a zillion years. Like that's now your that's
Domain.
your new town.
The day I stepped foot in here, I said I was Florida's greatest comedian, and it just caught on like wildfire.
Well, the average age in Florida is like 78, so you'll be moving up in seniority daily.
I'm gonna find a bride who's 78 years old,
And rich, Chad. Don't forget. And rich.
and then I'm gonna die on the beach with Hulk Hogan in Clearwater.
Then you'll get that.
How did you and Gary meet, Chad? I'm in Cleveland, I assume.
Make-A-Wish Foundation.
There you go. All right.
Gary, how did we meet? I don't know how we met.
Just kind of like running in some of the same circles at different bars. I'm trying to think the very first time we met, I think was back around the Cabaret Dada days.
Oh Jesus, that was a long time ago.
Cabaret Dada. Wow, I remember.
Karen, you out?
Yeah,
Have a
I'm
great
gonna
night.
head out. Thank you so much for the
That kid's
time.
really going to bed at 8:45.
It's not me, it's the little ones. I gotta go.
Man, sounds like mommy wants an Ambien and a White Zin.
Well, there may be some in here already. We don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing
No
wrong
one
with
will
that.
know.
Before you go, I worked when I worked at WMMS, which is a radio station in Cleveland. There was
Yes.
a salesperson named Tiffany Cook. She looked just like you. As soon as I saw you, I thought you were punking me. I was like, "What?" I'll show you a
No.
photo at some other time. You guys are identical.
Wow, no, definitely not punking, but we all have doppelgangers, so
So where are you at that you have all the Silk City hot sauce stuff around you? Are you in Vermont or?
I literally just Googled this about 5 minutes before the Zoom started.
It's called
and-
Google Images.
And I couldn't find the, like anything like on Google that had Chad's, like, that looked good, that had Mango Madness. But then I found this old Mango Madness and I was like, well, it kind of, presents a nice little trio here. That'll be our background.
Well, I appreciate you doing that instead of my mugshot.
Oh God, no, I know. I have one of those too, and it's not good when it gets brought up. So,
I was gonna put a bicycle behind me.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
oh, that too soon. Chad, did you get a new bike?
I bought a bike. I bought a used bike. I had
Right
to have
on.
it. I got to get back in my routine. I got to get focused. And I was bike.
More
ride-
importantly, did you buy a new lock?
That's my man. Yes, we got a new lock. We're ready to go. I'm on a budget. I take the great Daniel Tosh's his saying, "Baller on a budget." That's what I'm doing right now.
The great Daniel Tosh? Great.
I think he's a great comic.
No, he's good. He's good.
I think he's a great joke writer. He just got caught up in the whole Tosh.0 shit.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Tosh. I have no issues with Daniel Tosh.
Yeah, either do I. Hey,
You
before
still
I
doing that show?
I don't know if I think they're just rerunning it and he just gets residuals. I don't think
Good for
Comedy
him.
Central and Viacom has money anymore.
Central's different now. It's like they're just going right to like it's all digital shit now.
Yeah.
Hey, before Karen goes, Ray, tell the story how we met Dave Chappelle in Dayton.
This is your favorite story.
I met
how
him
you
3
this story
times.
when I met you. You don't like that story.
What?
You
All
don't
right.
like the story of me meeting you at the Robin Hood.
All right. Well, we've told that story enough. Never mind. Well, Karen, have a great night.
Thank you guys. Take
Thank you
care.
for coming.
Merry Christmas. Happy
You
holidays.
too. You too.
Okay.
Take
See
care
ya.
of your little ones. Tell them I said hi. The Uncle Z
Will
man.
do.
Uncle C, man.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye.
See ya. Uncle C, man.
This is fun. This is a full success. Gary part 2.
I could have easily told the story. I was do you want me to tell the story? Yeah, we met him at Gold's Gym. He was very cool to us, but I was
Guess who
friends
you
with Neil.
but tell them who you name dropped, who you knew.
Neil, because I was friends with Neil Brennan at the time. I knew Neil Brennan. I didn't know Chappelle, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm friends with Neil." And Chappelle was like, "Ugh." But, it's like,
They hated
we really
each other
don't
at the
get
time.
along. What's
Well,
that?
here's a little inside baseball. Godfrey told me that Dave and Neil are on the outs again because the reason why the Chappelle show was back on Netflix was because of Neil. Neil's doing all these little side deals, and he's pissed.
Oh, all
So
right.
comedy
Well,
gossip,
Wow.
guys. Patreon only.
Hey, Neil has 2 national TV commercials on right now.
He's a very successful
I
Brennan.
never disliked Neil, but it was weird. Like when he came back to New York and he was doing a spot on my show at the Stand, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, buddy? It's me." He's like, "Hey," and I was like, "No, dude, it's me, Ray DeVito." And he's like, "I already said hello," and it was like, "Wow." I was like, "All right." It's
That's
like, wait a
Neil.
minute. I'm like, "Dude, you're doing my show." You're doing, because we used to hang out at the Boston Comedy Club, and it was like, all right, I guess we're not. Yeah, that's but that's yeah, I have no beefs with Neil. I thought that was weird because it was like, oh wait, I'm like, no, dude, it's me. We're friends. We know each other. And he's like, yeah, I already said hello. It's like, all right, I guess we're not as tight as I thought we were.
Neil's a
Type of
dude.
dude needs to be smacked.
What was that?
It's the type of dude needs to be smacked to get back on the rails.
No, he's all right. I know Kevin likes the beefs, but yeah, I'm not mad at the guy. I can give 2 shits. I just thought it was weird. Like at first when he like kind of brushed me off, I'm like, oh, he didn't realize I was me. Like I'm like, dude, I used to give you rides home.
He's very hateable. But he's a very hateable guy, though.
Unlike his brother, who is very easy to love. His brother, who is never confrontational about anything.
I've never had an argument with Kevin off air. It's always been on air.
Yeah. No, he likes it on air. Yeah, he likes it on air. But yeah, Kevin's fucking miserable, which is all. Yeah, you're very right though. There's no. Yeah, if he's gonna have an argument with you, he wants it on air.
Yeah,
he's not gonna do it. If he's mad at you, he's like, "Hang on, we're gonna start a podcast. Let me fire up the podcast, and we'll do this where there's an audience." But I will notice this, like sometimes, like I'll do Kevin's type of humor on one of Kevin's posts, which Kevin's fine with. Like he'll have fun with it. But some of his like fans like get defensive, and they're like they don't get that I'm doing Kevin to Kevin. So I'm like, all right, I got to be careful with that with some of his fans, where it's like, all right, I'm clearly being sarcastic. I'm responding the way Kevin would respond.
Oh, Lenny's Printer's coming in, guys. This is exciting. This is star-studded. We got Lenny's Printer. We got Gladwell Ape. We got Ray DeVito. We got Ken Mosca. We got Gary Coe. We got Gary Part 2. I don't want to give out his last name.
Chris 75 left. What happened to Chris 75?
Chris 75 just bounced. He got the fuck out. Lenny's Printer.
He heard Chris 76 was coming, and he's like, I can't deal with this.
Lenny's Printer, where are you?
Isn't it Lenny's Printer 2.0? It's not just Lenny's Printer, isn't it? Doesn't he have like a number next to it?
He is.
Yeah, 2.0.
Yeah, he upgraded.
Hey, oh wait, he just logged out.
Zoom's a pain in the dick. Like if you're using it for the first time, because you have to go through like notifications and unmute and all this. Like before,
I'm gonna be back. I gotta get a band-aid. I bit my nail.
Oh, Ray, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah, I bit my nail. I'll be back. I'm gonna.
You bit your nail.
That's a new Silk City hot sauce flavor.
Oh Jesus! I'll be right back.
Bite my nails.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ray DeVito bite my nails.
What's going on with the Ray situation? Didn't he have that thing with the pharmaceutical?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. We should ask him that. That's a good question.
You could have 30 seconds ago.
I'm doing Ray's podcast after this. Gladwell, you guys want to jump on at all? I'm sure we can just take the party over there.
Take it over there.
Where's Lenny's Printer?
He logged on and logged the fuck off. I don't know where he went. I was excited. That guy makes me laugh.
He did MLF week 11.
He was hilarious.
He's great.
Kid's strong.
I thought you said Tony was getting on. Tony did week 12?
He was on. These people, they come on and they leave. I don't know what I can't, it's
Dude, text Berserk. Get him back on there.
all right. I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, this is the first time I'm doing it. This is an experiment. This might be a once a month thing. I think it's working out pretty well.
Most people on Patreon would charge like $20 per person.
Now, Chad, you know you're going to be accused of copying somebody, right?
Who's that? Oh, fuck them. This is just something. This is just, I was just trying to give out something for Patreon. No, actually, I got the idea. I saw, do you see those reunited aparts where they bring back
Yeah.
like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Back to the Future? That's where I got the idea. I was just like, oh, let's just bring a bunch of the Patreons together and friends and surprise guests like Ray DeVito. Oh boy, I think he's gone though.
Lenny's printer won his week. The week he was on with MLF, he won.
He was the winner.
He was the winner.
Well, he was precise. He knew his shit. I respect Lenny's printer as a human and as a fake name. And a parody account. He's been very consistent on shitting on Lenny since he's been gone. So, Ken, you said that podcast I did with Earl was okay?
It was yeah. We mean with Pepe?
Yeah, Pepe. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, when you did the intro, and then talked about, there you go, there you go. When you did the intro and talked about when you guys came back for the second part, and described what happened. Well, so then we knew the backstory when we heard you laughing and Earl laughing and you guys texting each other back and forth. I mean, it was hysterical.
Okay, good, because I'll read you some of the text real quick, because as Pepe's doing his rap or whatever the fuck, he writes, he goes, all right, give him the light, Zumock, wrap this shit up. And then he starts talking about Tampa, Florida. He goes, what is he, a real estate agent? No.
Was that on part 2?
Yeah, it was part 2.
All right, I checked out after the acting lesson.
Yeah, the acting lesson. You got to listen to part 2.
All right.
You got to listen to part 2. It's hysterical.
And then he goes into because he starts talking about Red Skeleton's widow is his neighbor. He writes, "Oh fuck me," and he goes, "What is this scene study with Pepe? What is this publicity hour for Tampa, Florida? Who gives a shit? Oh fuck, Bob Hope. What the fuck is he talking about?" So I'm getting these. That's this.
What happened? You got in a fight with Earl?
No, we had this character actor on, and he was a legendary guy. He's been on over 300 films and TV, and we just got these obscure weirdos on, and he was a really nice guy, but we just drug out way too long. We wore out his welcome.
Aren't you like cool with Big Chuck and Little John, which none of these guys will know? Well, Gary
does.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a relationship with them. I got to Big Chuck and Little John. They're these like weird late night hosts, like back in the day. I don't know if you had them in Jersey or back in Tampa, where they would host a late night horror show, and they would come back and do dumb skits like Ghoulardi and weird stuff.
We thought they were so amazing. You don't understand how big we thought they were. They were like as popular as Bernie Kosar.
DeVito, do the Big Chuck and Little John laugh.
What's I forget. I was yeah.
So
yeah,
Ray,
what's up?
So this was supposed to be an hour. So I was going to do yours. Do you want any guys popping over to yours? Want to have after hours at your place?
Sure. I don't care. That's fine. Let me get it set up. But yeah, I'll send you the invite, and then you can invite people over. And yeah, I don't know how to.
I'll catch you next time with that, Chad, because I'm going to go out when we're done here. I'm going out.
You got a hard.
Where are you going, Ken Mosca? Where are you going to?
I'm going to a local place here called Boca. It's a sports bar.
Where are you at? Where do you?
I'm a mile away from Atlantic City.
NBA.
I'm at the beach.
Okay, all right. Oh, you're in New Jersey.
I am in New Jersey. Yep.
Someone's got to be. Who's the greatest New Jerseyan of all time, besides Kevin Brennan? Obviously, I know you guys. Which I love Kevin as well.
Please, let me tell you, he's a load. My back hurts from carrying his ass. Okay, my back hurts. The greatest New Jerseyan,
I'm going to tell you who it is. There's no debate.
Bon
It's
Jovi.
Frankie Valley. You don't
The
get
boss.
to say who it is. It's Frankie Valley.
Bingo.
Valley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he played Atlantic City many times
let me
here,
tell
Frank.
you-
I can't argue with that.
Is Ray pouring his beer into a Gatorade bottle
I don't know what Ray's doing.
for no reason?
I know he's in his sister's basement. And he hurt his finger mysteriously.
There you go.
There he is.
Frankie Valley autograph album.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why you log on, guys.
I adore you.
All right, let me get this set up for mine. And all right, I'll see you guys. Ken Mosca, have fun in New Jersey.
You got it, Ray. See you, man.
Peace, bye.
Later.
Oh, I was gonna give a shout out to Eric. Eric, did he leave? Eric's gone. Gary's gone. Eric, what's up, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. We're about to wrap it up, brother.
Oh shit.
No, Eric came down to Naples. He came down to the show. We hung out and it was
Nice.
good. Yeah, he's in Minnesota. He wanted to get the fuck out of the cold.
What's the Vito's podcast called?
The G Hole.
It's new, right, Chad?
He does it with Bob Bickerstaff. He's been doing it for about a year, so I guess it's
Oh, okay.
newer. He's had some good names on there. He had Attell, which Kevin can't get on anymore.
I just saw Tell last week. I saw his show in Atlantic City.
Did he murder?
He was really good, but listen, I know Kevin will scream and holler at this, but the compound people outdrew Attell. Attell's crowd was okay, but the compound people, that first Saturday night show, had more people there.
Yeah.
But so I had a chance to talk to Attell for a little while. He's a crazy fuck. He really is a crazy fuck.
Yeah. Well, we all are.
He's just,
He's a brilliant joke writer, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he is. But he had a good set. He was really funny.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we're gonna have Joe Bartnick on the football podcast, Misery Loves Football, and we're doing it at it'll be up by 3. And maybe Bill Burr. Who knows? Don't hold your breath, but we'll see. He texted him.
Chad, we can break his balls about the Patriots. They had their run. Now it's time to break his balls.
20 years of dominance. It's time to step aside, kids. But I want to thank Eric, Gary, Gladwell, Ken, Karen, Ray, Tony for a second, Lenny's printer for all popping in, guys. I appreciate the support, and we're gonna do this like once a month. So I'll give you guys more of a heads up. This was my open mic. I don't know how to do it, so I'm figuring it out as I go.
I'll remember
good.
that it's East Coast time too, and not Central.
There you go.
There it is. See, we're all learning. Any parting words? Let's go around the horn. What do you got to plug, Ken?
Tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. we are filming MLF. I earlier, Chad, I didn't get a chance to tell you, I did I do a local ESPN show. So I Zoomed that today. That's why I knew my Zoom was working fine, that it was all on your end. So just that, I got 2 venues, and I'll be able to tell our listening audience my 2 new venues I'll be booking. And that's all I have for now, Chad. You're the best, brother.
If you need a general manager, Mr. Gladwell's stepping into the comedy business. I'm making him.
Hey, listen, you know what my plan is, so
we'll talk.
Yep.
Gladwell, what do you want to plug?
I will 8 t-shirts, stickers, mugs, whatever you want. Redbubble.com. And Ken Mosca can find whatever style of shirt he likes over there. They got them all.
I'm gonna do it from the bar. When I get the boat, I get to my seat, I'm gonna do it.
And then maybe I get in touch with Kevin's guy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the man.
Forcing sinking your life savings into a restaurant and opening it January of 2020. Now I'm stuck selling t-shirts now, trying to make ends meet.
Oh man, God bless you, brother. God bless you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Gary Coe, what do you got?
Well, I want to plug 1776 and Oscar Mercado. But after the new year, I'll be doing more Whiskey Roundtable. It's a podcast on YouTube. Comedians probably won't dig it too much. It's literally I'm pretty much the only smart ass on there, but it's just whiskey, bourbon, just random talk. Yeah,
What do you like
it's
to drink?
coming along slowly.
What do you like to drink?
Right now, my favorite daily drinker is probably Larceny.
Okay.
That's my
I
favorite
got some
crime.
I got some.
Not very
I got some
expensive.
Johnny Walker Blue I'm working on. I got some Johnny Walker Blue I'm working on.
That's Scotch.
I know. I love Scotch. Yeah.
I've acquired a taste for Scotch, man. I was late to the Scotch party.
That was good. That was good, Chad. That was very good.
What about Gary Part 2? I don't want to give out your last name.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You're good?
Gary
I'm
Square.
good. Yeah.
Is there an agenda or somebody you want to vote for?
No, and the lockdowns.
Count the votes.
Yeah.
Eric, what do you got?
The only thing that I could even remotely plug is I've been trying to get this show off the ground for a while now. I'm an Army vet and I'm an anti-war activist now. So I'm trying to get vets to talk about their multiple deployments over the last 2 decades and how much it sucked the life out of them.
Jeez. Oh, so you got like
Really
some-
sobering.
Well,
I'm sorry, man. This was probably like a lot of fun, and then I just shit all over it just now.
No, that's
Con-
all right. Somebody brought up my dead friend who committed suicide earlier, so you're
Oh,
good.
okay. Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you brought him up.
You brought him up.
It
Yeah.
was actually I was trying to help the situation here. Is it like a cause or a foundation or something or
No, well, I was trying to get a podcast off the ground. It's hard to get guests because it's hard to get vets to want to talk about shit like that, you know?
Bob Frollo in Atlantic County. Send me a note and I'll hook you up with Bob. He runs it all down here in Atlantic County and South Jersey.
How
fact,
do I find you?
Chad, how does he find me?
I guess you could send me a message. Send me your email and I'll just email it to Ken.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, because I have a lot of stuff set up for the podcast. It's just I haven't gotten any guests to record a show yet.
Hey, find me on Twitter, War Eagle 30. A good friend of mine in Cleveland. He's a Marine and he basically he's turned his full-time job into working with different social programs to help veterans that have come back all jacked up. So I'm sure he'd probably be a lot of help to you.
Found you.
Look at this. We're networking. I like it.
Perfect.
I could have
Yeah.
found too bad I couldn't like one of the Patreon people could have been a lawyer. I could have got a lawyer out of this. This would have been nice.
I tried to help you, asshole, and you didn't take the offer.
Gladwell, can you do an after show of this vet show that Eric's doing?
What's the name of the podcast?
2 decades.
2 decades. All right.
Yeah. So it's the last 2 decades.
Yeah, get Johnny 9 Lives and start doing an after show.
I might do this one with Lenny's printer.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice is
There
out
you
of-
go. Do it.
Oh, you sons of bitches. Well,
Just get ready. Just get ready for the haters.
well, this was fun, guys. Thanks for jumping on, man. We're gonna do this once a month, but thanks for jumping on and thank you so much for the support too.
You're
It's
the
a good
best,
idea,
Chad.
man.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
let's
idea.
keep it rolling,
Great
man.
idea.
We'll keep it going, and have a good Christmas and a happy New Year if I don't talk to you. Okay.
You got it, Chad.
All
Talk to
right,
you tomorrow,
guys.
buddy.
You guys, man.
Thanks again. We'll
Yes.
talk soon. That's a wrap.